G'day ladies and gentlemen, and if this is your first time seeing a Sunseeker video, I'm glad your first time could be with me. And if you are coming back to look at our Mirage Sport, thank you for joining us once again. Today I am taking you through our 18-foot Mirage Sport, which is one of the most popular size vans that we do. Now, to get into it, I wanted to first talk about the DO35 hitch, which is a fully articulating off-road style hitch. That moves through into our 6-inch A-frame drawbar, which then leads into a 4-inch chassis with a 4-inch riser. And this is all Super Gal Australian quality steel. So as a standard inclusion on our 2023 models, we have an extended A-frame that leads into our bigger front toolbox. Now the benefit of this big front toolbox is gives you a little bit more storage and also gives us a barbecue slide, and on this side it's got the barbecue slide, as I said, then the toolbox drawer and a rear compartment which you can chuck all of your chairs and tent poles in. Now, because these are an off-road van, we have our high checker plate mounted all the way around, which can help with protection from stone and everything like that. And on the front of this, we've got our tunnel boot here, which runs all the way through, so there is truckloads of storage in there. Coming into the business area of the outside of the van, what we have is, because, as I said, this is an off-road machine, we have worked closely with Cruisemaster and have mounted this up with the Cruisemaster XT independent suspension. And we've mated that to a 12-inch off-road drum brake and wrapped that in a 16-inch rim with a 31-inch off-road attire. And I think we can all agree they look aggressive and look pretty bloody awesome. Then, as a standard inclusion as well, we have our little entertainment hatch, which has 240-volt power, 12-volt, an antenna outlet, and also a mounting bracket for your TV. In this 18-footer, this one here is a rear door, which is one of the most popular models. Now, the reason that most people like this model is because you're not entering at the foot of your bed, and for the blokes, gives you nice quick access to the fridge so you can grab your beers on those hot days. Coming around to the rear, what we have is a high mount forearm rear bar that has the high mount spare tire on it. And what that enables us to do is to have a high departure angle. Now, because these vans are designed to not only just get you off-road, we want to keep you off-grid as well. So what we have done with this is we have mounted two 85-litre Rotomold poly tanks into this and a grey water tank as standard. Now, on the offside of the toolbox, we have a jerry can holder, and it's basically a mirror image of the other side. But what we enabled you to do on this one is able to chuck in a generator in there. We've got some extra tool storage up the top, and as you can see, that through rear storage. In this 18-footer, we have our queen-sized mattress in here, and up the back are our nooks, which do include 12-volt, 240, and also reading lights above head. And as a 2023 standard, we now have our front windows. And we also have under bed storage, and in our 2023 spec vans, we also are including a Sirocco 12-volt fan. As a standard on all of our Sunseeker range, what we have is CNC cut structural marine ply. So you will not find any MDF or chipboard anywhere within these vans. And the beauty about what that enables us to do is make use of some practical storage areas within these vans. So this is a great place to kick your shoes or a couple of bottles of wine. Now, because storage and bench space is a premium in any size van, what we have done is we have recessed our stove so that we can enable you to have a bit extra bench space, and this just lifts away on hinges and will stay up for you when you need to cook. What we also have done on these vans is got steel-sided ball bearing rollers which enable us to have soft closed drawers, which is a beautiful feature that I love to have at home. Onto the dinette, what we have is this cafe style little lounge. What we actually can do is, this is a trifold table, so that tucks away. So if you just want to have a little bit of a relaxed moment, you can. And we also have these recessed kick plates so that if you really want to lounge down, you can. And there's even some extra storage underneath the table under there. Standard inclusions on the Mirage Sport is an EnerDrive battery management system that's powered by twin 120 amp AGM batteries, and on the 2023 models we have twin 200 watt solar panels. On all available floor plans we have included some extra hidden storage behind the mirrors for your medicine cabinet. A nice feature of the 2023 models and the redesign that we have had is we've been able to include the same molded shower size that can be found on our 20-foot and above tandem axle caravans. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the 18-foot Mirage Sport. If you like what you see, come down to the dealership here on the Sunshine Coast and we would love to show you around.